What is going on, everybody? I just got out of the theater seeing John Wick 4. I'm here at Universal City Walk. It's pretty loud. I'm kind of in the corner trying to get away from the wind. I'm sure you hear that and the music. But I had to get my reaction for this movie because this is one of the movies I was looking forward to this year. There's a couple of them. A lot of stuff in Hollywood to me is garbage right now. John Wick, Keanu Reeves, the John Wick franchise. I have been looking forward to this. So let's get right into it. I am not going to spoil this. So this is going to be my fresh out of the theater reaction, spoiler-free review. First of all, I will watch the first 3 movies if you intend to come and watch this one. It is chapter 4 of a story, John Wick chapter 4. So I'd highly recommend catching up on those. I wish I would have, I watched the third one before this. I kind of wish I'd watched the first 2 as well, but really, if you know what happened in the third one, you'll be pretty caught up moving right up to the first part of chapter 4. But obviously action over the top. This is a long movie. This is almost a 3-hour long movie, and when I knew that coming in, I thought, that's gonna be a little long. And even when I was in the theater, there was a moment about 2 hours, 10 minutes in where I felt like we were headed towards what I thought should be the climax of the movie, and I'm like, man, do they really need to add this fight scene? Do they really need to add what they're about to do? The answer was yes, they did, because they just did a super creative fight scene in this big roundabout in a city that was awesome. It went on a long time, but it was epic. Donnie Yen's character is really cool, very cool. I liked him. Bill Skarsgård was awesome as a villain in this. Absolutely incredible. It's a John Wick movie, which means Keanu is going peak Keanu. You should be expecting Keanu to not give the best acting performance of a lifetime, but to be undeniably true to Keanu Reeves and to the character of John Wick, which he was. I will say this, I'm not going to spoil it, but as I'm sitting there watching this movie, I'm thinking, how are they going to do another one? You know, how are they going to continue the story of John Wick after this? And I feel like at the end of this movie, I got my answer, and there's a post-credit scene. So go take a look at that post-credit scene. Might be a little surprising to some people the way that this ends, for sure. Overall, I 1000% would recommend you go watch this movie. Could it be a little bit long? Probably. There's a lot of good fight scenes in it. There's a lot of just grandness and grandeur to the entire this world that's been created in John Wick, with the people involved at the top, giving stuff to their minions down at the bottom, this feeling of loyalty, this feeling of honor, this feeling of the way things are done. I just love the entire way that this world in the John Wick universe has been built out. And when it comes to the most important part of these movies, or at least why a lot of people are going, the fight scenes, I thought the fight scenes were creatively done. The first part, you had this very heavy focus, because it happened to be in Japan, this heavy focus on blade work, on katanas. You even got some nunchucks. I'm sure, you know, my friend Shad won't be too happy about that, but even had nunchucks thrown in there. And then that evolved throughout. Just the way that these fight scenes are done just has you watching everything that's going on. And at one point, third act of the movie, there was one where they did a top view of these rooms as you're going through, and it looked like it was all shot in one sequence. I guess they could add some cuts in there potentially if they wanted to, but just really creatively done and excellent. Exactly the level you'd expect for John freaking Wick. I should say, you know, before I end it, Lance Reddick obviously passed away just about 6 days ago, 6 days before this movie came out. Emotional for Keanu Reeves on the red carpet when asked about that. You know, you don't see a ton of his character in this movie, and they obviously didn't know it was going to happen, you know. But you know, I think if this is Lance Reddick's last movie, I don't know if he has any others in production. You know, a good franchise and a good way for him to go out. But you know, R.I.P. Lance Reddick. I'm interested to know what you guys think. I think a lot of people are going to go give this a chance. I don't know if it's going to be as universally praised as a lot of people may expect, but I, for one, really liked the movie. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.